Don't hang about. The palace is closed for the night. These are the white gates. They protect the entrance to the palace of Prince Arthas. Only guests and palace staff can go through.
Charity, me lord. Charity for a man haunted by the ghost of his own leg. Your Drax would ease me pains, lord, far better than any words. May the moon light up your path, good lord. 'Tis true, me lord. I feel me missing leg just as if it were still part of me. I'm haunted by it. 'Tis a long and trying tale. The telling of it exhausts me, and I can't be picking up Drax while I'm talking. I'll tell ye the story of me leg. 'Tisn't long, but painful it is, and it learned me one thing. I'm not a good man. Some years ago, I was a guard on the obsidian wall. Why, 'tis the wall the arch-wizard built all round the valley to protect us from them orcs and goblins. One night, I was captured by a band of goblins, and they kept me prisoner in their encampment. They had been drinking, and they were dancing round a blazing fire, screaming their heads off. The full moon had driven them mad. One of them seemed to be drunker than the rest, and he came over to me. He was stinking of kacha, a wood alcohol mixed with trog blood. It's called the breath of death. Only goblins and orcs can stomach it. I don't know why, but this savage picked on me and forced me to drink his poison. The things around me lost their colors, and I fainted. And when he cut me leg off with a blow of an axe, all I felt was a faint twinge. The rest is one long nightmare. I saw him take me leg and throw it on the fire before the greedy eyes of his companions. I looked at me bloody stump without seeing it. Then he came back and forced me to eat the roasted flesh. I was out of me mind with kacha, and I ate the bitter meat without difficulty. I have only a vague memory of it. The camp was attacked, and the goblins fled. I was brought back and cared for. Then I had to give up me job, and then time brought me lower, but I have never been able to rid me tongue of that bitter taste. You want to help me? Very well. A goblin prowls the street of Draconia at night. Kill him, and I'll tell ye a secret. I'll know. Never ye worry. Kill the nightmare beast, and ye won't regret it. Now leave me alone.
You're Drex, and I attack. Flaming tarballs! I know you, Whitey. You were in the forest. Did you follow me into the Lost Labyrinth, or what? Not really, except that I'd like to know who told you about the secret entrance to the labyrinth. Yeah, the one in the passage of the Dragon Man. How did you know? Oh yeah? And what does that change when you never have the chance to tell anyone about it? Hurry!
Well, noble knight, was the advice of the clairvoyant useful? Indeed. Please, no titles here. All are equal in the dream of the Grand Draconic. How can I be of help? Only the dragon god can intervene in your favor. Make him an offering. May the Grand Draconic soothe your body as he soothes souls. Well, noble knight, was... Indeed? What do you wish to know? The Lost Labyrinth? What a strange question. Why do you want to know? I am not surprised that such creatures haunt the cursed place. The labyrinth and the arena are all that remains of a forgotten civilization. It meanders beneath the city, and no one has ever explored the full extent of its innumerable tunnels. Turn your thoughts away from this place of darkness. It contains nothing but suffering and misery, death and damnation. There is a statue of the Dragon Man in the passage of the same name close to the arena. I don't know if it is an entrance. You're welcome. I am here to serve the dreamer and his creatures.
Well, sir, did ye kill the goblin? Well, I believe you're a man of your word. This is what I have to tell ye. One night I came upon an argument between 3 goblins. I don't know how they got into Draconia, but one of them seemed to have lost a parchment containing the secret of how they got in. That I don't know, but several times they used the word riddle when talking about it. I have no idea, but if it's as mysterious as they seem to say, then you should see Dikar, the alchemist. That kind of thing usually makes its way to him. It's in a laneway to the south of the temple.
I bid you welcome, knight. I'll wager my boots and my shirt that you've come for the tourney. Coppentot's faith. Coppentot, that's my name. I know a warrior when I see one. What's your pleasure, knight? No problem. It's 10 dracs. Only one rule, payment in advance. Does that suit you? Your room is upstairs. Up the stairs on the way out. It's ready whenever you want it. Anything else? Hot and juicy and served with a nice frothy beer for only 2 dracs. Make yourself comfortable and I'll bring your meal right away.
Hey, pal! If you've got a few dracs, this is your chance to make them grow. Join us for a game of Quint. And the game goes on. 2 throws. Maximum bet 5 dracs. Take your seat, and you get the first throw. Nothing could be simpler. You play with 5 dice. The maximum bet per throw is 5 dracs. The first player puts 1 or 2 dracs in the pot. That's the stake. If you want to play, you put down the same amount. Are you with me? Once the stake is made, the 3 players draw their 5 dice. Everyone compares his hand with his opponent's hands. If someone thinks he can't improve on his hand, then he bows out and loses his stake in the pot. Do you understand? The remaining players each bet up to 5 dracs. Once the bets have been covered, they can roll up to 3 dice to improve their hands. The remaining players compare their new hands. If they want to continue, they bet up to 5 dracs again and can again draw 1 to 3 dice. The player with the best hand at the end of his throw gets the pot. The player to start the game is always the winner of the previous game. Does that seem clear? Which one? By order of difficulty, based on the value of the dice. Pair, 2 pair, threes, a run, full house, fours, flush, poker. Got it? Which ones? A full house. That's threes plus a pair. Fours, that's 4 dice of the same value. For example, 4 sixes. A poker, that's 5 dice of the same value. But don't worry, you won't see it very often. Do you want to play? Is everything clear?